Hello, welcome to the lecture layers. This is an important topic. At times, you create objects that are overlapping with each other, and it gets difficult to manage all the objects together. So what we do is we put them in separate layers. If you're from a Photoshop background, if you know Photoshop, you will understand this concept better because in Photoshop also, suppose we have an image and we have to color on that image, but we don't want to spoil the main image. What we do is we create a separate layer and we color it on that layer. So what happens is the original image is not touched. Only the new layer is colored. Similarly, when you want to have a reference image in 3D, let's suppose we want to make a flower vase. In the flower vase, we want to keep it as a reference image and not touch the basic model. So what we can do is we can keep it in a separate layer and we can freeze that layer. Freezing a layer means that layer cannot be selected. Like I can select this, I can select this. So what we can do is we can go to this small manage layers panel over here. Click on it and you see a pop-up that comes up. We'll keep it on this side. Expand this. 0 is the default layer. Anything you make comes in the default layer. You can see a tick over here. Tick is basically indicating which is the active layer. Now you can see a few options in front of it. Hide, freeze. Color is what you can change the color of the object. So if you want to hide a particular box, you can go inside this place, hide box number 2. That box is hidden. Now suppose you want to hide all the boxes that lie inside the 0 layer. So what you can do is just go to this layer and hide. This helps a lot because when you have thousands of objects lying around in your 3D space, it feels very cluttered and it becomes difficult to manage products. We put objects in certain layers and then we hide that particular layer. Second thing we can do is freeze them, like I was talking about right now. Now I cannot select these objects anymore. Okay, so we can remove the freeze for now. Now we want to create a new layer. We create a new layer over here. You can name this layer anything. Layer A. Now this layer is active. Now if we create any box inside this, it will be created inside layer A. Suppose we want box 1 to come inside layer A. How do we do it? We go to this plus symbol here. It says add selected objects to highlighted layer. So we have highlighted this layer and we have selected this object. So we click on this. So you see box 001 comes inside this. Now we want to work only on box 2. We don't want to work on box 001 and box 003. So we've put them in a layer A, and then we can hide this layer or we can freeze this layer so that we don't touch this layer, and then we can work on this. So this way layers come in handy, and as and when you make bigger models, this will be very useful. This was the basic part. Now let's get to creating these objects that I've been creating in the past few lectures from the next lecture onwards. See you soon.